Okay, the last few things we want to talk about are different types of testing or testers. Okay, so a black box tester is a testing situation or scenario where the tester, again, it's a simulated hacker, right? They're not actually attacking the network, but they're brought in to pen test. So that tester has no prior knowledge of the network or the environment. So that's kind of the takeaways between these different types of black box, white box, and gray box, right? So a black box tester has no prior knowledge of the network or the environment. So they have no documentation, right? No access to that. They have no account information. But they will try to exploit vulnerabilities to gain information about the system. Now, they're typically going to use fuzzing techniques. We talked about that previously, injection attacks, and so forth, right? They're going to do whatever they can to get information quickly, right? They're going to try to gain that elevated permission and get in and start gathering some detailed information about the system. A white box or a white box tester, they have full knowledge of the environment. So they're really the exact opposite. So that would simulate an internal employee, someone who's gone rogue, so to speak, and now they're going to try to do damage within their own systems or within their own corporate environments. So they have access to production documentation, they have access to user accounts potentially, source code, and then logon details potentially. It depends upon who that attacker might be, what level of access they have themselves, but they have access to all of these different types of pieces of information within the environment. And then we have something in the middle, which is called a gray box. So a gray box tester, they're in between a black box and a white box, in that they have some knowledge, right, but not everything. So they have some knowledge of the environment. They have no access to documentation or data, but they have a good lay of the land, so they understand where to go, at least the format of user accounts and so forth. So it gives them some pieces of the puzzle that can expedite their attacks.